In this video, I'm going to show you 4 main reasons why your online business might be failing and how to fix them. Hi, my name is Andres Zemmers and you're watching What Works in Marketing YouTube channel. This is the place where you get proven tactics, strategies, and new exciting findings in digital marketing so you can finally grow your online business and live the life you want. I've been working with online businesses for around 11 years. And I've seen a lot of people making the same mistakes when it comes to launching the business, scaling the business, building the business, you name it. I mean, nobody is perfect and we all make mistakes. But as Henry Ford said, the only real mistake is the one from which you learn nothing. So in this video, I'm going to show you 4 big mistakes that I think are the main reasons why businesses fail. So sit back, relax, and let's dive in. Let's use the cooking or recipe analogy. Let's say you want to cook a lovely dessert for a family party. And to cook any dish, you need 4 things. First, you need to decide what are you cooking. Second, you need a recipe. Third, you need ingredients. And fourth, you actually need to cook. And for this, you need hard skills like knowing how to cut things or mix things, and soft skills like patience, focus, attention to detail, etc. And actually, it's the same with business. Your offer is the dish you want to cook. Recipe is the knowledge of what to do exactly and how to do it. Ingredients are the resources, and cooking the dish is the execution, which involves soft skills and hard skills. Let's start with the biggest one. The reason number 1 why your business is failing, and I think it's overlooked by many marketers, is your product or offer is bad. In other words, people actually don't want what you have to sell, or they don't find it valuable enough. Even if you are a great marketer or you have the right knowledge and you're a hardworking genius, if nobody wants your product, you will try to compensate for this with marketing budget, sales efforts, and tons of extra hours of work. I like what Warren Buffett says. It's not how fast you row, it's how fast the stream is going. What to do? I have actually a few suggestions. If you have the audience already, just ask them. Create a focus group from 8 to 10 people, compensate them with, I don't know, $20 to $50 Amazon gift card, and jump on a few hour brainstorm session. Ask them what are their pains, what are their needs, what are their problems, what keeps them up at night, and see how and if your product solves it. Second, you can actually send your product to a couple of friends or colleagues or influencers or people in the field that also fits your buyer persona and see what they think, what improvements they suggest, and work from there. And as a result, you might want to change your product or offer, or maybe even create a new one. I know it's not easy to come up with a new product or just throw out the old one and throw out all the effort that you've invested in, but if it's a leaky boat and if it goes nowhere, would you rather try to fix the leaky spots and spend months or years to finally realize that it's not working? Or you would rather switch the boat and row to the desired location towards your business goals? I mean, the decision is yours. There is nobody that will decide in your place. Reason number 2, your business is failing because you actually don't know what to do or how to do it. Consider you have a great product or offer. Yes, you may have a broad vision of what to do, how to sell, how to market, but you don't have the step-by-step recipe or the process on your hands to actually do it right. I think many business owners are stuck in this step. They think that they can do everything by themselves, but it's not eventually true. Luckily, for this reason number 2, there are several fixes. First, you can hire someone who has already done it, who knows how to market, who knows how to sell, who knows how to build a product, somebody who has been in your shoes. Second, if you don't have the money to hire someone, get a coach. Hire him for a couple of consultations for a couple of hours, and then you will have at least a map on your hand. Third, if you can identify the problem yourself, you can find a course or a program, it will help you. Fourth, And if you have basically no money, you can always find someone on the internet, maybe someone from your friends knows the marketing, knows the sales, knows the funnels, etc. and just ask them or him or her for a free dinner. I think you will be surprised how many people actually would be willing to help you for free. Reason number 3, you don't have the resources. While the recipe has ingredients like chocolate, flour, sugar, to run a business you need 2 big things: time and money. There's also a third thing, a talent, but I think you can always buy talent with money. First of all, you need time to do the actual work, to work on campaigns, to build a product, to hire people, etc. And you need money to buy ads, to buy services, and to pay for talent. I think talent is very, very important. You can buy talent from outside, like a video editor or a developer or accountant, or in some cases, and actually in a lot of cases, the talent can be you. But I think there's no chance that you will be good at everything. What to do in each case. If you don't have time, you're busy and you're on your full-time job and you want to launch your side hustle, you can always buy time from others. For this, you need money. If you don't have money, you will need to invest extra time. It's pretty straightforward, right? But it gets tricky if you don't have time and if you don't have money. In this case, there are 2 scenarios. Either you do everything by yourself, but you have to sacrifice this schedule and the quality of your work. Or second scenario, you can actually partner with someone. Either you partner with someone who has more money than you do, let's say an investor, and in this case you can buy talent from other people, or you partner with a talent, let's say a developer or a marketer who has way much experience and actually way much more time than you to do it. They will trade their time for the future benefit like revenue share, maybe stock options, or a percentage of your company. For me, I've done both. First of all, I have a business partner. He's very smart with data, processes, and he's a very good developer. And I have plenty of people who are working for me as freelancers, contractors, etc. Reason number 4 why your online business is failing is focus and discipline. Even if you have the right knowledge, you have the plan, your offer is great, you still need to do the work. One of the big things for me is that I love jumping from one thing to another. But when I jump from one idea to another or from one tactic to another, I lose time and I get nothing done. This is the place where soft skills like time management, discipline, focus, attention to detail come in place. What to do about it? I think first of all, you can prioritize the tasks and goals. Then plan each task and lock it in the calendar. At least for me, it really helps with the time management. And if you see that all things that you want to accomplish don't fit in your calendar, ask for help. Hire people. Look for people on Fiverr. Look for virtual assistants. There are plenty of people around you who would love to help. The same with attention to detail. If you find that you're not the person when it comes to data, details, find a person who loves the data, who loves the details. And for me, I'm way more productive and actually way more fulfilled and happier when I delegate the things that I don't want to do and when I delegate things that I'm bad at. That's it. These are the 4 main reasons: offer, knowledge, resources, focus, and discipline why I think businesses fail. And as you see, there are several ways how to fix them. Thanks for watching this. I hope you find it useful, and let me know in the comments section which of the reasons you found as the biggest obstacle in your career. See ya!